my friends, welcome to God Focus this morning. The title of today's episode, Finding Victory. You can be an overcomer. You can walk in victory. Yesterday I talked to you about finding surrender. It's going to take us surrendering to God to be able to walk in victory. I want to share with you some verses that will encourage you today. Every day we are in a spiritual battle. Some days we have to fight and fight hard. Other times the enemy backs off and licks his wounds and tries to find a different approach to tear us down. But make no mistake, God will not let us be overtaken by the enemy. When the battles seem to be the hardest, we can rest in the fact that we will overcome by the blood of the Lamb. 1 John 5:4. For whatsoever is born of God overcometh the world, and this is the victory that overcometh the world, even our faith. We cannot overcome the world unless we are born of God. This is why it is hard for people sometimes to make that first step toward yielding to Christ, because they do not have enough overcoming power yet to surrender. It truly takes a large step of faith, but we gain victory in our initial surrender. Romans 8:35-37. Who shall separate us from the love of Christ? Shall tribulation, or distress, or persecution, or famine, or nakedness, or peril, or sword? As it is written, for thy sake we are killed all the day long. We are accounted as sheep for the slaughter. Nay, in all these things we are more than conquerors through him that loved us. In our tribulations, distress, persecution, famine, nakedness, peril, or threat of the sword, we are greater than a conqueror, more than a conqueror through Jesus that loved us. If the power of God lives within us, we can overcome whatever we face. God will not allow us to face anything that we are not ready to handle. 1 Corinthians 15:57-58. But thanks be to God which giveth us the victory through our Lord Jesus Christ. Therefore, my beloved brethren, be ye steadfast, unmovable, always abounding in the work of the Lord. For as much as ye know that your labor is not in vain in the Lord. Victory is a gift from God through Jesus and the power that we have been given from him. It is not our effort or our strength. Victory comes from our obedience and our surrender. John 16:33. These things have I spoken unto you, that in me ye might have peace. In the world ye shall have tribulation, but be of good cheer. I have overcome the world. We too can overcome the world because Jesus gives us the victory. He is our peace and our strength. Finding victory means that our faith aligns with what God says and not what our circumstances say. The report of the enemy will fail in the light of God's power. We have to believe God's report. His words, his report says that we have victory over our enemy. We must come into alignment with his word, which says we have the victory. Thanks for watching. Until next time, be bold, be brave, and keep your God focus. Like, share, and subscribe for more encouragement. Have a wonderful day.